So coming down this hallway, we have door to the garage, bedroom, the shared bath, and another bedroom. I'll go in this one first. When I was walking around turning on all the lights, this little doll scared the absolute bejesus out of me. Really good size room. This is a twin bed. So if you think about the king size being two of those, you could easily fit a king size bed in here and you'd still have quite a bit of walking space. Might be easier to show you the other way. So this being a nightstand, one, and then a second one, and then you'd still have all of this walking space. They have really cute decor, and for the most part, all the walls in here are all still the neutral beige color with just the one accent wall. So if you did want to paint, it's not a overly daunting size in terms of paint that's needed. Closet's really nice. So it goes just a little bit beyond these two doors, essentially making almost this entire wall a closet. Probably stops right in the middle of that TV. This is a good full-size dresser, and it fits in here really nicely if you did do twin for guests or children. Shared bath has just a single vanity. Same tile again. Matches here. Tub is fiberglass, tile surround. Doesn't go quite to the ceiling, but pretty high. It looks like they actually changed out the shower head to be lower, probably for their little girls. But if you were to replace that with just your standard shower head, it would be definitely high enough. Pretty clean, pretty clean. It does kind of seem like this is pulling it a little. So, you know, if this is the house for you, maybe you have a plumber professionally install that. If you know, just if you don't know how to do that yourself, which I do not know how to do that myself. So I would have a plumber install that shower head and just make sure it's super secure and watertight. This is a full-size bed, and I mean, there's still plenty of room in here. I mean, it's not really like huge, or you know, if this was your family and these are your children, they're not going to really like play a lot in here, but there's enough room to have the necessities. Nice closet. I would say the rooms are pretty comparable. That closet's probably a little bit better than this one. We have our garage. 2-car garage. Just ever so slightly a little bit of space to the left and right of the doors. Maybe 6 inches. Everything helps. Ooh, there's a step there. Sometimes that wall is like right there, so you lose all that. And so it's just that little bit of extra space to be able to open your open your car doors once you've gotten into the garage is so nice. This is a sprinkler control, so there's irrigation in the house. Obviously, they're moving, packing, right? So all this stuff wouldn't be here, but this little area here is a nice like recessed area for additional storage, because that's the line that where your car would not cross. And one of these is water heater and one of them is HVAC. I'm thinking that's water heater. Yeah, and this is HVAC. So installed in 2018. New bulb installed in 2020, new bulb and something, I don't know, comb. And then new bulb and core in 2024. So I don't know what the bulb is for, unless it's some sort of like, oh man, words, like sterilization, like an add-on that they added. Oh, look, UV lamp. We'll have to do some research on that. That's probably when the UV lamp was installed, and those are when they've changed the bulb. So, and then this whole unit was new in 2018 also. So yeah, that's what that is. Some sort of UV light, probably, you know, filtration, sanitization, some such thing. I've never heard of it, but I'm sure we could give it a quick Google and figure it out. This one's really nice. One thing I will say is that coming in, you do, like the one way that I came in, and I'll look leaving if there's multiple routes, but coming in, there was only one way, and you pass an elementary school, which is like the elementary school that's dedicated to the subdivision. So there could be some elementary school traffic. So just a heads up on that. But I'll see if there's another route on the way out. Living room is really nice. I like this one a lot. I think it's really nice. It's a little further of a drive, which you saw on, you had that listed out on the Google sheet, but it has a separation of the bedrooms too. So it does check a lot of boxes. I can't remember if you preferred the gas or electric cooking though. So no, I do remember because I was writing notes. You preferred the gas. So there's no gas. So, okay.